team, welcome back to JJ Table Talk series. The last time we had Dr. Zoraini who gave us the definition what TKR is about. This time I managed to get a friend of mine who has done TKR, experienced TKR, one Marryah Abdullah, and she will provide testimony to her journey and experience with TKR. So if you like my series, like, support, and subscribe. Now, let's see the interview I had with Marryah. Assalamualaikum, Marryah. Welcome to the session. Thank you for agreeing to do this. I heard that some years back you had done a TKR surgery also, and this is our sharing journey with friends alike all over who want to know a bit more about TKR. So let's get on with this interview. Firstly, I've got this question to ask you. What made you realize that you want to have this knee surgery?
Actually, I've been suffering with this crackling sound on my both knees, especially when I'm carrying heavy objects and whenever I'm doing my prayers, daily prayers. So basically, what happened is that when I was doing my routine visit with my orthopedic doctor, and I did make a complaint to him sometime in 2011 because the sound become quite loud, So and it's quite embarrassing when people hear the crackling sound, when you're doing your prayers in the mosque. So and I talked to my doctor, and my doctor suggested that we do a thorough checkup. And he did a procedure where later on I'll share with you the video. It was found that I have this osteoarthritis for my both knees. And in that procedure, he found out that my cartilage meniscus is already thinning. So then he suggested that for me to do my TKR before my retirement.
Okay, Marryah. So can you share with us what were some of the major or main symptoms that you experienced after you have visited the doctor?
Okay, what happened is that upon my doctor's advice, I opted to take the PRP, where I think you shared in your earlier series concerning this PRP injection. And I follow his advice and I took it every 3 months for the year of 2011. Then in 2012, there was this new dosage technology where instead of taking every 3 months, my doctor says that there's a new dosage technology where you take the PRP only once a year. So to me that's something interesting where I don't have to visit my doctor every 3 months. And I think once a year will be a better choice for me in terms of saving my time going to Prince Court. So I opted for that once a year dosage sometime in April or May of 2012, right? But what happened is immediately after the injection dosage, a month after that, suddenly my right knee swell. My left knee was okay, but my right knee, it swells. And because of that, I couldn't walk. I have to drag to drag my leg, okay? And it is really painful. So I went to see the doctor again, complaining about what happened. Suddenly my knee swells, and he did a procedure, and he found out that I have a cyst. In the medical term, to say that there's a lot of fluid underneath my skin. So for that reason,
Was it for one knee or for both knees? The fluid?
for just my right knee. My left knee, yes, my left knee took it well, but not my right knee. So he has to drain out the dosage that was injected to my right knee, right? And then for that, he asked my opinion again. Am I ready to take the TKR because there's no other technology that he can do. My right knee cannot take any more injection, right? So for that reason, I have no choice, and I find the need to do for my right knee. And he says that if I so opted it, he wanted to do the measurement before the actual operation, because he's going to send it to US for customized knee. Then I understand now it's being called as Biomed Vanguard prosthesis. Before that, my doctor said it the simple word customized knee, all right? TKR for
All right.
customized knee. So he took my
Yes.
measurement, right? He took my measurement, and sometime 2 months after that, not really 2 months, I think 6 months after that, sometime in November 2012, um, I was prepared lah. Then I was prepared to do the TKR, and we had the operation on November 16, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, November 16, 2012.
Mhm. Besides the doctor, Dr. Badro, did you consult anybody else, or who helped you make the decision that okay, let's do this operation?
Okay.
What about
The
family
other one
members,
was
anybody else?
I was supposed to go for Hajj, right? So, but
Okay.
2012, I was not rejected. They say that my application would be approved in 2013 for my second Hajj. So, and when I talked to them, so they advised me that you better do the TKR, because as you know, doing pilgrimage is not an easy ritual where there's a lot of walking. So the
Mhm.
officers advised me, as it gave me ample time to recuperate before my Hajj. So that was another triggering time for me to make
Yeah.
decision, right? And also, I guess I
Okay.
also get second opinion from SGMC, and the doctor assured me that for my age, it's better to do now. And he showed me some photographs of women of older than me who has done it. So those motivational support gave me my confidence to do it.
Wow, you're a very brave lady, Mariana. I mean, within a few months' time, you made the decision to do the TKR surgery. I salute you, because I took a long time to make the decision, years before I could really say, I'll do my TKR. Okay, now
Well,
that you have done yeah,
well,
well, you
I
did the
guess
operation, it was successful.
yeah, when you are in that situation, and you have priorities in your life to do your Hajj, and it has already caused an acute osteoarthritis on your right knee already. I guess you have to face it lah. That's the challenge kan.
All right. How was the recovery? Can you share with us? After the operation, I understand it took quite a bit of a long time to recover. Can you share with us your recovery state?
Okay, that also I'm thankful to Allah SWT, because coincidentally I met this guy by the name of Mr. Hockey from DBC physiotherapy, and once I had my operation, I was with Prince Court for a month, and I consulted Mr. Hockey because he has one physiotherapist who is an Egyptian, who has done a lot of patients of athlete patients having this problem, and he advised me to go to Mr. Kidir, and my sincere gratitude to them for really helping me, because within 3 months actually I'm able to walk, but within 6 months I'm able to bend and do my normal life. So to me, the physiotherapist was very thorough, very comprehensive, and yes, I cry. It's not an easy physiotherapist, but he kind of give me the give me the strength that at the end of the day you have to go back to your normal life. He treat me like an athlete lah. I got no choice, so I have to go back to my normal life. So one experience that I wish to share is that when he asked me to cycle, I shed to tears, and my friend was there with me. I shed to tears. I just do not know how to cycle, and he just leave me. He said that if you do not start to cycle, I would not end the physiotherapy session. And that was a breakthrough lah. That to me, I find that was the breakthrough that gave me the strength to endure all the pain that he put me through. And yes, it proven within 3 months, I don't need the physiotherapist, and I was able to recuperate well, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that was a quick recovery for you, Mariana. 3 months is very fast because I've known other people who took more than 3 months to really be able to walk again. All right. Okay. Do you have any specific advice for others who are thinking about TKR?
Personally, I guess you have to look at your body mass index too, and that because to me, if your weight, you are obese, especially for ladies of over 60, you need to manage your nutrition and your diet, because at the end of the day, sometimes our feet cannot take the weight of our body. So be extra cautious now to look at the nutrition that you eat, and also make an effort to do to me, I practice power walk, okay, because that strengthened my muscle from the therapy that I had with Mr. Kidir. His advice I still hold to it. Strengthen your muscle no matter what, whether your meniscus is not is not that is not as before, but your muscle will help support. So to me, continue doing exercises that is suitable of your age, yeah, and then manage your nutrition, yeah, and then also have a positive mindset that yes, you cannot go back to be as what you were normally, but at least you can live a life that doesn't deprive you from doing things that you enjoy.
Thank you so much, Mariana, for that. I believe you also want to share a short video with viewers of what we can expect or what we know what happened during the surgery itself. So on behalf of so many of us listening to you, Mariana, thank you so much once again. Alhamdulillah, you had a good surgery and you recovered well. And I see that you're very happy now having a quality life. Thank you for joining me for this session.
And I hope that this will help the rest of my friends, and be positive, that everything that happens to you, there's some goodness, and that will make you stronger in going through your life. Okay, thank you, JJ.
Thank you so much, Mariana, for sharing with us your experience. I found out that not all people who did TKR were senior people or matured people. I also know that there were many young people who also had knee problems. And if you have an active lifestyle or you into active sports, sometimes you may also experience knee problems at a very early age. So friends, before I end this session today, I'd like to ask all of us to ponder on a few questions. For example, how to remain positive when you are experiencing such a challenge in your health. In this rapidly changing world, how do I, as an individual, make a difference to the lives of my friends, colleagues, and loved ones? So a question that I always ask myself, and I also like you to ponder, if you have or you know anybody who experienced the same knee issues and problems, how can I contribute to the health betterment of society? I'm aware that a lot of us, sometimes when we are faced with this, we are hesitant, we are scared, we are afraid to do a major operation. But mind you, my doctor always tells me, Juliani, be positive. So dear friends, be positive, look into your health, and if you have to decide well. Thank you for joining me this time. Bye-bye.